Good morning, class. This is your instructor, Ron Santos, and today we're going to go over the syllabus. So once you're in your dashboard in Canvas, you select your course. Our course is Accounting 102. You'll come to your ledger here and select Syllabus. Okay, and this is our syllabus. This is me, ugly as usual. But the class is Principles of Accounting 2. There's a little bit about myself here. You can read on your own. This is just a brief overview so you know where to find things. This is where the office hours will be, and it changes. If you need, this is an online course, so if you need office hours online, we can do it by appointment. Here's a description of the course from the catalog. This is the book we're using, and of course the book may change. Go by the current syllabus. This is just a syllabus overview. It may change from time to time, so don't go by the individual settings here. For instance, the book. Sometimes the book changes to a new edition, so go by the syllabus itself when you're for each individual class. And our book is good for Accounting 101, 102, and Accounting 257. And this goes over, this is important. This is the criteria for grading. Class participation is 5%. For an online course, that would be some discussion boards that we may do. For in-class, this would be attendance, coming to class and participating. Excel lab assignments. There's a tutorial. If you haven't had me before, there'll be a tutorial. It'll have a basic Accounting 101 problem, and it's 10% of your final grade. The Excel lab assignment will be one of your homework problems, and it'll have the problem number up in the top left-hand corner. You just match that with your homework problem. That's where you get the information to place into the Excel spreadsheet. And in the darker green cells, as you'll see in the tutorial, that's where I want the formulas. So we'll learn a little bit about Excel if you haven't already. If you had me for Accounting 101, you'll know exactly what to do. Homework assignments are worth 10% of your grade. Quizzes are worth 5% of your grade. And exams are worth 70% of your grade. And I dropped the lowest quiz and exam score because sometimes we just have a bad chapter, and everybody needs a break. So this totals up to 100%. You just multiply the average of your quizzes. So you take your top 7 quizzes, you average them out, and you multiply by 5%, and it gives you the raw points. Same thing with each piece, and that'll give you your total grade. But your grade book will also be working. Homework can be submitted multiple times. Multiple choice quizzes and exams can be submitted once. The late penalties don't automatically occur. I may add them at the end. And just a heads up, when we get to the course outcome, you'll see that the exam consists of some of your homework problems, and your quizzes, multiple choice quizzes will also be on the exam, just algorithmic. This is a basic grading stat. All this stuff you can read on your own. If you have a sheet from Disability Services, a form, please submit it to me at the beginning of the semester so I can adapt the course for you. Some nice BCC policies here: withdrawals calendar, disability services, academic calendar, so on and so forth. And this is a course schedule, tentative course schedule. So these dates may not line up because you may be taking it at a different time. But we'll do an Accounting 101 overview It's not graded. It's just make sure we're on the same page by the time we get there. Then we take 2 weeks in each chapter. Unless this is a 13-week course, then we'll be different. But this is based on a 15-week course. We'll do Chapter 6, Merchandise Inventory. There'll be a due date. These are the Excel problems, just like your homework. You see here, 616, 617, 618. So they're part of your homework. So you do the homework first, and then you can come back and do the Excel spreadsheet and submit that. And there's a quiz. These are your homework problems. Plan assets and intangibles, Chapter 10. 2 chapters, then an exam. Then we'll do corporations, 2 weeks, and we'll have an exam just on corporations. Long-term liabilities and bonds, we'll spend 2 weeks there and have an exam just on those, on Chapter 14. Then we'll go to cash flows, financial statement analysis. We'll have an exam on those. And then finally a managerial chapter, which is just an introduction and an exam on that. Some course assignments will pop up here in the syllabus. We'll see them in the modules page. I'll do a separate video for the modules page. And it just further goes down. There's the Learning Commons. This is where you'll go if you need some tutoring support. And I suggest if you need tutoring, get on it early rather than later. And if these are also Microsoft 365, everybody has access to Microsoft 365. You can download it to your computer from the My Bristol page. All Excel spreadsheets and have to be submitted in Excel. I won't accept PDFs of them because I need to see the formulas. So you can download that to there. You have your OneDrive and technical support for Canvas is here. There'll be another one that will show technical support for Pearson. Some links to the Advising Center, Basic Needs, Mental Health Counseling, the bookstore. And that's it for the syllabus. So if you have any questions, best way to get me is to email me, and we'll go on to the next one from here. So I hope this was a little bit helpful for you. Have a great day. Thank you.